I direct that the table office has to be much more keener in what they approve, because they normally assist the members. Thank you. You can move to the next one. Yes.
Madam Speaker, thank you very much for indulgence. And I'm much humbled by your perusal and forwarding. Madam Speaker, to honestly put it clear, this matter is not in court. This matter we just reported in police and it ended there, Madam Speaker. Honestly, the fact, Madam Speaker, that is what it is at its start today.
It's a subject of a criminal investigation.
Madam Speaker, it's not active in any court of law. As the Honorable Majority Leader said, this for my case, the one I'm about to bring forward to this, Madam Speaker, is not in any court of law, Madam Speaker.
I think you cannot say that. You see, the moment an OB is filed, it means immediately the investigator should kick in. So what you should be doing is going to the police station to confirm that the matter has proceeded. Yes?
Honorable Speaker, you know the Honorable Member, the Honorable Majimbo Kalasinga, the member for Kabuchai, the member who's now famous for Clause 169 of the finance bill that never existed. He has a problem with listening. Because when, Honorable Speaker, I spoke here, I addressed a particular issue, Honorable Speaker.
Let's hear his point of order.
Honorable Speaker, I'm on a point of order. Okay. So he should be guided that when I'm on a point of order, you take your seat, relax. You cannot be on a point of order when I'm on a point of order. I finished my point of order.
Sorry, I didn't actually realize on a point of order.
Yes, I was on a point of order. This is not like Clause 169. Now I'm talking about serious business of the House. We're not on Clause 169 now.
Kalasinga, I will give you an opportunity.
Honorable Speaker, the member has a problem of listening. Because when I rose on a particular statement raised by the member for Machakos, and I was particular on the member for Machakos. I never mentioned the member of Clause 169. I mentioned the member member for Machakos County. And I spoke about the issue that was in court. Because Honorable Joyce Kamene, and you can see she appreciates. Because we are here to help each other. And even for you, you should seek guidance from the Speaker. But you don't just stand and say the Majority Leader said this is a matter that is under. I have not mentioned anything to do with you. And I cannot mention because there is no Clause 169 even on this matter.
Yes, and Honorable Kalasinga, I am the one who actually declined to allow your statement after I reviewed it. And I sought concurrence from the table office, and they agreed. Yes, proceed.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, you know, I first started by appreciating you for actually ascending to this statement. I'll be accordingly advised by this Parliament, Madam Speaker, as you have just proceeding. In case tomorrow, the following day, it's approved that this matter, which is different from Madam Joyce Kamene's, is not in the active court, Madam. It will come back this floor, Madam Speaker. There's nothing wrong about that. But Madam Speaker, my leader of majority, I demand respect from him. Madam Speaker, when he has continuously mentioned me over that Clause 169. And it's clear, Madam Speaker, that I want to put these records clear here. Clear, in front of you, Madam Speaker. On page 966 of the Finance Bill, Article 1A, Clause 31, Sub-Article 169, talks about Mitumba, Madam Speaker. Why is Kimani Chungwa thinking he's the overall head boy of this House? Madam Speaker, I'm not a young boy in this school here. This is not a school to come here and do that, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I've been irritated to that level. Let him open that finance bill that we completed it. Check page 966.
Okay.
Article 1A, Clause 31, number 9.
I will close this issue. Honorable Member, we are not discussing the finance bill. You could have just said, I take issue with that reference and let it end there. We don't have to proceed. Let the finance committee speak first.
Thank you for the.
Let's allow his point of order.
Thank you for that moment you've given me, Madam Speaker. Standing from the Committee of Finance, there is something that I need to put straight. When the bill is still as a bill, it does no articles, neither sections. It is clauses. It is clauses or refer to pages. If it has been approved to be the Act of Parliament, it turns out to be sections and not articles. So I wanted to put it on record as a member of Committee of Finance. And in any case, we were dealing with clauses, only it was 57 clauses, unless the amendments were referring to annexing sections of an existing law. Thank you.
The honorable members, we should close this. Okay, your point of order, the last one. Let's close this issue.
Honorable Speaker, on standing order 87 on contents of speech, Honorable Speaker, you know, we also have a duty and a responsibility to the people of Kenya to inform them. And because we are elected, for instance, a member for Kabuchai is elected amongst the best, from amongst the best of the people of Kabuchai. Amongst the best. And that is how he won his election. Not to say he's the best in Kabuchai, but he's among the best that the people of Kabuchai found. And therefore, the people of Kabuchai, in the villages in Kabuchai, those in Chwele Market, expect that since they have sent one of their best sons to Nairobi to represent them, he will take time, he will read, he will internalize, he will be able to conceptualize what is contained in a bill. Honorable Speaker, it is on record. It is on record when the member for Kabuchai was seated on this seat here, that he quoted clause 169 in the finance bill. Now he is further misleading the House and the people of Kenya that this bill had 966 pages. A bill that had 57 clauses that now had page 966. Honorable Speaker, when we legislate on these bills, as the member for the Finance Committee, the CPA, Ruto has said, that bill had particular clauses with sub-clauses and sections. And when we legislate and when we quote those clauses, we quote clauses. And that is why I was challenging these people, Honorable Speaker, please tell us the clause. Because even in amending, we seek to amend clauses. The member for Kabuchai has gone further to mislead the public again. That there was tax on Mitumba when it was not there, and I have challenged them. Show us where. Now he has moved from page clause 169 to page 966. Okay. Next time he will tell us bill number 40 or 56. Read. Don't embarrass the people of Kabuchai. They are very serious scholars in Kabuchai, and we must not allow you to embarrass the people of Kabuchai. You cannot embarrass the people of Kabuchai. Where even our Honorable Speaker, a whole Dr. Masika Wetangula, senior counsel, comes from. Serious leaders. You cannot don't be an embarrassment to the people of Kabuchai.
I'll allow you, member for Kabuchai, and then we finish so that you don't feel like you don't have a right of reply.